are not going to do a group routine this week. Each and every dancer will be doing a solo. It's every man for himself. This is your chance to shine. And for one time only, you all get to help out with the costumes. Since we're doing 7 completely different solos this weekend, I don't have time to worry about costumes. This is your chance to go for that Tony, Christy. You're gonna come to me, show me what you have, and I can veto it or I can accept it.
So Abby's final little surprise at Pyramid is that the moms are responsible for the costumes this week. And there are to be no recycled costumes and no costumes that she has seen before.
I don't want to see anything from any other studios. I want to see you come up with something original.
I don't have time to make a costume. I mean, it's great that
I have to make 2.
You guys don't have old costumes? Your kids have been dancing.
We're not allowed to use them
years.
again. You're not allowed to use any of your costumes.
I have tons of costumes.
I know, but you're not allowed to use any of them, she said.
She said none. From
None.
others.
Trust me, I have costumes she's never seen on stage or on my daughter or anybody else. She's not gonna know.
She'll know. Sneaky Jill is telling us that, oh, I just might use one of Kendall's costumes because Abby hasn't seen it yet. Well, that's not playing by the rules. Do you see how it worked out for you to speak up about a special part? You got booted down the end of the pyramid. Now you're gonna go against the costume thing?
And you came in
with your boots on.
You know what?
Exactly. I want to know why you got to wear your boots and I had to take mine off.
Well, you know what? I'm kind of tired of the rules, and I actually understand what's going on here, and I won't let that happen again, where my actions are going to affect
Well, that's all that happens here. You better go to a new studio.
You better keep yourself like in a bubble because anything you do wrong.
She's one of those people who every time something happens, she writes it into a contract. Why do you think we're still here? In our contract it says, because our kids won a title, if we left, that it would cost us $100,000 in cash within 7 days, or she would blackball us in the world of dance. She's crazy.
Yeah, well.
Flat out crazy.
Hi.
Hello, ladies. All right, let me see what you have. That looks like somebody else's costume. Good. Yeah, but that doesn't look like an Abby Lee Dance Company costume. All right, moving on. Jill.
I got like sunburst, kind of cheery, little bit bright.
Sweet little lies.
Sweet.
Black,
Not
white,
sweet like an
or
orange?
red. No,
Black, red, or pink?
even white.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna make this a sarong, put a rose here and a rose in her hair.
You're gonna make it into a sarong?
Kelly told me how to do it.
Okay.
My tutu is being dyed powder blue. It's home.
Procrastination station.
It was wet. Did you want me to bring it in here and ruin your floors?
Why don't you just take a picture of it and send it
Well,
to me?
I can. I'll do it when
Okay.
I get home. And here's the bra that I'm dyeing, the same color.
You're putting your child in a bra?
Yeah, and it won't look like a bra when I'm done with it, I promise.
Christy doesn't really have anything to show me. She has to get her act together and get it real quick.
2 options for Paige. I can do this.
That's loud.
Well, you told me loud.
Right, I know, that's right.
And booty shorts and probably have like
If
something
she's
down
gonna
there.
wear shorts, that short, the legs better be straight and the feet better be pointed. Brooke, go to Brooke. That'll work. All right, listen, step it up. You do not want to get an hour from New York City where they can get any piece of fabric, any color rhinestone, any applique, any headpiece, you know, like that. This is gonna be really rough. I have 7 completely different solos to create, plus overseeing the mothers in this costume idea.
Oh my gosh, wait.
Look at this page. Look how
Oh, you guys are growing. Isn't that sad? I liked when you was little.
I hope you were guiding your mothers when they made these costumes, yes? I hope you weren't sleeping. That costume really has to sparkle because there's not stage lights. You know, there's not lights hitting that costume to make it sparkle. It has to sparkle all on its own. So I'm gonna see those before they go out there, got it? Hope nobody has to dance naked, ladies.
Oh,
probably.
Let me see, that's beautiful. Did you make that?
Yes, that's an old costume. You didn't
say
make
it's
that.
old. I didn't say I made it.
But did she wear it at her other studio?
No.
You just had that hanging in your closet.
Well, maybe it wasn't mine.
Maddie,
Maybe it was someone else's
your
that
hair.
lent it to me.
Hello?
Hello.
Jill, let me see her costume.
Okay, this is the white costume.
Okay. You did not whip that up last night.
Oh, I never said I whipped it up last night. You didn't say go home and whip up. I'm not Becky Homecky. I don't whip up costumes.
Where did that costume come from? Because it's obviously not pieces of something you pulled together. I just wanted to
This is
use
the costume.
pieces that you had at home and come up with something at the last minute.
This is what I came up with.
Well, whose is that, may I ask?
This is Kendall's costume. You have not seen her in this costume.
Somebody somewhere has seen
Kendall's
her
old
in it.
costume. It's Kendall's costume now. It's not one of her old costumes.
I'm trying to teach the children a lesson. They don't need a $500 costume to win. You have something at home, make it work.
It's not about winning. It's about what I want to put my daughter in.
No, it's about what I want to put your daughter in.
Whipped up
Go look at what you
costume.
have, figure it out, put it on the kid. That
That's what
looks
I did.
like
That's
a
what I
wedding
did.
gown.
Brooke went out there in a $30 leotard
And she did
danced
great.
beautifully.
I can't believe you guys wouldn't back me up on this.
Because we're following the rules. You're not.
She's going out there in the gymnasium in her costume that I brought for her.
You're looking me in the eye.
This is
Has
her
she
costume.
ever worn that costume in a competition or a stage or a show or a showcase or a performance or a school gig or anything else?
Yes, but you haven't seen her in it. None of you have seen her in it.
I don't care if somebody else in the world did. What are you doing?
I'm leaving. You don't want me here. I'll just make it easier for
we
you.
want you here. We want you to play by the rules.
Whatever.
Teresa, Jill,
Whatever. I'll
Teresa,
pack
I
my
did this.
bags and go home right now. Would that make you guys all really happy?
No, that would not make me happy.
Because that's
And you
what
know
I'm
who's
doing.
gonna
I'm
lose?
sick of this.
It's gonna be your
I'm
daughter
done.
that loses out.
Good
It's your
for
daughter.
you.
Jill's throwing shoes and she's cursing, and all I'm thinking is, you are so hard to take seriously wearing that hat.
Yeah, you know what? You're exactly right. It's supposed to be about the kids. Let her wear the damn costume.
Kendall's not dancing. She packed up all her stuff.
For real?
Yeah.
I was absolutely appalled that Kendall was sitting in the audience behind me with her mother while other solos were dancing. She should have been on deck, warming up, ready to go.
We're sitting in the stands, supporting the other children. Abby turns to me and she says, go put Kendall in the white booty shorts.
Where's the white shorts and top? And she's allowed to use it?
I told her she could. Absolutely.
Go, go.
So I make a rash decision to let Kendall wear the white booty shorts and the underwear on stage. Do a front aerial, honey, right here. Please, you need to stay stretched.
From Abby Lee Dance, welcome Miss Kendall.
I'm happy that I'm finally dancing, and I don't care what the costume looks like.
Kendall did a great job in simple white booty shorts and a crop top. Jill is a drama queen. I don't think I can take it anymore.
We're all gonna learn the group routine, but the way Abby left it, JoJo was not a part of the team, so you'll be learning it as a swing right now.
Did Abby say JoJo couldn't dance?
My instructions for today from my boss are to do this. I'm not gonna go against her, so.
Once again, there's the door. Jesslyn is just setting up her kid for failure. Your kid is a guest, a swing. Even though Abby is not here, she still made it perfectly clear that JoJo was not part of this team.
The group this week, we are doing a lyrical routine. It's one of our stronger styles, and we want to hopefully start LA off with a bang.
Gee, what happened to, we're coming to LA, we're switching it up. We saw those girls yesterday, that hard-hitting, jazz, lyrical.
Compare ourselves to anything that you saw here.
I'm not comparing
We're completely different
these kids.
than
Our
that.
kids' technique, there's no comparison from what our kids' technique-wise.
Right.
But give them a dance like that, with technique, they'd knock it out of the park.
Turn some heads. Make people notice you guys.
I think and I feel that we're starting off with what we do best to show them what we do, rather than trying to mold to become something else. All right, well, if we don't start now, we're never gonna get to practice those lines for the audition tomorrow, so spread out.
We're in LA, and industry people are going to be watching our children. This is their opportunity to show off what they can do. And here, Abby's playing it safe. Abby, where are you, and what are you doing?
Ugh. Ribs, head. Ribs, head. Why is it so awkward? Okay, where are you? Get down there.
She was a little nervous, I think.
You know why she's nervous? Because she knows we're right, but she has to back her boss. She knows full well that this is garbage.
The fact that Gianna's here is great, but at the same time, Abby's not here, and Abby needs to be present to do her job.
As a customer, the owner should be a little bit more responsive to my needs and my wants for my child and for myself.
Abby, how are we wearing our hair for the group? Didn't she tell you that you weren't in it?
Jess and JoJo are definitely not helping matters. It's already stressful enough. They don't belong here. They weren't invited here. And the presence is just not helping.
Just in case something happens so that I could be ready. Just in case.
Well, it wouldn't be until after solos anyways, so we can focus on that after.
So I just leave my hair like this for right now?
I don't know what Jess is doing right now. I don't know why she's sewing a heart piece into JoJo, but JoJo's not in the group dance. Nothing about this is a good idea. This will definitely push Abby over the edge.
Don't. You are not in this dance.
I'm just gonna do that.
Get it down. No. It's enough. I'm sorry, sweetheart. You are not in the number. That is really an inappropriate thing for a child to touch. You want to show me your receipt for that? Because it's not yours. You didn't pay for it. You didn't buy it. So for you to come over here and take one is a greedy little monster. Don't do it.
You know what? You're selfish, and it's gonna get the best of you.
You know what? See, this is what I don't want. For me to look bad being mean to children when adults are telling children to do things. Okay, I've had it with this. I've had it with all the moms. They don't listen to me. If they think they know everything, fine, do it yourselves. Goodbye.
Okay, we're not getting distracted by whatever else is going on. We're doing this dance, block out whatever's going on around you, and focus on this, okay?
I can't believe it. She left. She abandoned this team. Abby has bit off more than she can chew. We're clearly in a new place that we're not accustomed to. We have our work cut out for us.
Please welcome to the stage, entry number 70, I'd Rather Be.
Abby left us this week, and we're competing against the strongest teams in LA. And I have to admit, I'm nervous for the girls.
Sacrifice this relationship for love. I'd rather be with you till the end of time.
They had some mistakes, but you never know what the judges see. Fingers crossed.
In second place, we have entry number 70, I'd Rather Be.
Maybe once they put the costumes on, they will be able to have more fun with it and get into the character. Sometimes you need the costume.
Look, I love that. Opening up a little package is like Christmas.
Sarah, you don't have a costume. We're trying to get another one made. You weren't supposed to be in the group. It was just the original 5, and I kept you, and that's the problem.
This is not right.
All right, call your moms. Get them down here. Come on, let's go, let's go.
These are gorgeous.
You like them?
Love them.
All right, Abby, what are we doing about her costume?
You need to pray to the UPS God or pray to the FedEx God, whatever. I know you don't believe in all those other gods.
But the God, so
well,
we don't have to pray.
He better FedEx that costume here fast.
Abby, there better be a costume. She better be in the number. That's all I have to say. It's not fair, Abby.
Life is not fair.
Obviously, in the Abby League Dance Company, it's not fair.
But let's get the story straight. Sarah is not in the Junior Elite competition team. So when I ordered the costumes, I didn't have one made for her. So lo and behold, I'm able to get her one. It should get here. And if it doesn't, she'll go away with us. She'll go to the competition. She'll live. She'll learn. That itself is an education. It's the world according to Abby. It's
Unfortunately, Abby, you're not God, so it's not the world according to Abby.
Well, in this studio, guess what?
Guess what? You know what my thoughts are on that? I think this studio needs revamped, and I think the garbage needs to be taken out, and I think that starts with you.
Okay, Sarah, you're finished. Goodbye. I am not gonna put up with any parent coming in here, calling me a name. It's never the kid's fault, but somehow the kid always ends up paying for the parent's mistakes.
Can I please be in the number tab?
If you can go by yourself on the bus, then you can go, all right?
Sarah is so upset. And at this point, I really don't know what to say to her.
I can't do it.
I couldn't give Sarah over. She is homeschooled. She has been with us since birth. I can't just trust the fact that they're gonna take care of her.
Peanut, I can, honey. I can't let you go.
I can't stand Christy. However, I would take Sarah on the bus and take her under my wing. I think that she's holding Sarah back. If I would have done that with my kids and held their hand every inch of the way, they would have never gotten this far.
You're 9 years old. Kids go away with me when they're like 7 and 8 by themselves. You'll be fine. You're gonna be with the kids. We're gonna get off. We're gonna eat dinner. We're gonna maybe go to a movie or something, or you're gonna go to bed and get ready for the competition.
She doesn't want to let me go.
You should just drive herself.
She was going to.
It's a real shame. Sarah could be a great dancer. Hopefully her mother will realize that she needs to let the child become independent and let her grow as a dancer. Because right now, I'm finished with Sarah.
I'm sorry, honey.
Right, left, turn. Push!
This week for regionals, I'm doing a solo called Supermodel, and it's an acrobatic and contortion number.
Run out of steam, breathe.
If I win regionals, then I qualify for nationals, and that's what we've been aiming for all season.
We have to get ready, yes.
Where is Brooke's costume?
Ew.
That looks like Mackenzie would wear that.
Brooke's costume is awful. It was hot pink and it had red polka dots on it that were stickers. It was just terrible. I don't know how we're gonna come up with another costume, but Brooke is not wearing this costume on stage. That is just ugly. Does it look like 13 to 15
she
age?
looks like Pennywise the Clown. Brooke gets handed her costume. It is probably the ugliest costume I have ever seen. And all eyes fall on Vivi's top. And all of a sudden, Brooke is now wearing Vivi's top.
I like the top.
Vivi finally gets a costume that is a custom-made costume, and we have to now share. I'm not happy.
Let's get some glitter.
You gonna put glitter and get glitter on Kathy's costume?
Oh, screw Kathy. I ain't afraid of her.
Ooh.
How'd it go?
It's good, but you know what? I thought about it, and I really don't want Paige. What's your kid's name? Move, please. I don't want Brooke wearing the costume. I'm sorry. I've thought about it, and I saw you over here floundering the way you were sewing that, and it's not gonna look the same tomorrow, and we just need to come up with something else.
Whatever, Brooke. Take the costume off. You know what, Kathy? If you don't want to be part of our group, don't come to our studio.
Kelly, it has nothing
Get
to
the
do
costume
with
off.
It has nothing to do with being
My daughter
part
is
of your
dancing in
group.
3 minutes,
Well,
and you're
I'm
taking
sorry.
the costume off
I know,
her back.
but it's ridiculous that
Whatever,
you guys
Kathy.
aren't prepared. No, you want to come out here, Kelly. We need to talk.
Leave our studio.
I don't need to leave your studio.
My
No,
daughter
I want-
has to
I
go
wanna-
on
no.
stage.
I think we need to talk.
Kathy's way out of line coming up to me 3 numbers before my daughter is going on stage and having her take her costume off. And I think it's bullshit.
It's ridiculous. I never saw such disorganization in all my life.
Yeah, well, it isn't my disorganization,
Well,
is it?
you know what?
But to hurt my daughter.
You know what? I think that from now on, when Abby insists on ridiculousness like this, that you stand up for yourself.
My daughter has to go on stage.
I think we need to talk.
No, Kathy is definitely not a team player. She's just looking out for herself and her daughter. You're doing it to show Abby something.
No,
and my
I'm not.
daughter
I'm not
gets
doing
hurt.
it to show Abby anything. It's
Whatever,
just that
Kathy.
I haven't come and asked
Kathy,
you for
just-
costume. How did
No,
we
but
even...
everybody else. That's what we do as a group,
How did we even
Kathy.
come to that?
We always share costumes. I mean, that's what a group is about.
They haven't had a new
Well,
costume the way
whatever.
everybody
Well,
else
why
has.
didn't you
How
tell
many
me
new
this
costumes?
earlier
How
so
many
I
new...
could have got my costume from
Kelly, how
Maddie?
many new costumes have you had? It
it doesn't
Go back
matter.
to your studio.
You know what? I'm not. I'm here to stay. So
Yeah.
like it.
Yeah, I don't.
Okay?
Neither
well,
does anybody
that's your
else.
problem. That's your problem. You need to like it.
Well, here's your costume, and you can sew it yourself. Hire one of your sewing ladies
Well,
to
I
sew
intend
it.
to. She ripped the costume off of her, and she had the audacity to throw it at me.
No, my daughter is gonna dance in her leotard and tights, and I'd like to have one of your kids from your studio out there dancing
Well,
against
you
her,
know
because I can
something?
guarantee
You know what? Oh.
she will beat
Oh,
their ass
I doubt
wearing
it.
a leotard.
I doubt it.
Watch.
I doubt
Let's
it.
go.
I doubt it. Your kids all have sickled feet, and it blows my mind.
Yeah.
Because that's all you hear is
Yeah,
sickled
Kat.
feet, sickled
Sure.
feet, sickled feet, and they all have them.
Let's bring your studio
You know
to
what?
a
Bring it on,
competition we
babe.
go to.
Bring it
Bring
on.
it on,
Bring it
Kathy.
on.
Do not let it upset you. Okay? You look fine. You don't need a costume to win. The costume looked nothing like what Vivi's was gonna look like tomorrow for the duet. It was a totally different look. She just didn't want Brooke to wear the costume. I just think it was totally wrong and very unfair to my daughter. I did not appreciate it.
Category 12 to 14.
I'm not really mad at Kathy. I wish she just would have told me I wasn't allowed to wear it earlier because she took it off like 2 numbers before I went on stage. So I was really nervous and like didn't know what the judges were gonna think because I was supposed to be a supermodel and I was wearing like a crop top and booty shorts. There was so much drama going on backstage that I think it kind of messed up my dance a little bit because I was so nervous.
Good job, Brooke.
You did great, honey.
You did great.
Brooke went on stage. She did fine. I think Brooke dances well enough that she doesn't need rhinestones and costumes.
Why are you crying?
Because Kathy just had me so pissed off. And, you know, went out, you did great. But, great.
This morning, when we walked into our dressing rooms, I had no idea where my costume was.
Where's your
Okay.
mom? Because I need my top.
Last night, I told Kelly that she had to fix Vivi's costume since she tore it to pieces. And she was still working on sewing the rhinestones on.
If you wanna
Vivi
put
dances
your-
at
if you wanna
10:22, and I'm not like you guys. I don't run to the stage after her with a darning needle.
I will have it ready, but I'm not like you who takes it from the kid 5 minutes before they go on stage. Maybe that's when I should give you yours.
I'm a lot more prepared than you are. So, Brooke, did you do well last night?
Oh, congratulations, Brooke. I'm
Oh, she got 6th. Oh.
Yeah.
Brooke won 6th place, not because of the costume, because there were 5 other girls that were better than her.
All right, Kathy, here's your costume. Hope the rhinestones give your daughter some luck. I hate Kathy. I ended up fixing Vivi's costume. You couldn't tell I had touched it at all. Kathy just needs to keep her mouth shut.
Oh, look, the dresses are here.
Yes, look what's here! Wow!
I'm very passionate with dancing, obviously, but I want to do other things too. And I actually have a dress line, which we are wearing on stage for the group dance because we're supposed to be going to prom. And my dresses are like prom dresses. So we're ready to go. We can't make this group dance be a mess.
Group piece. I need a win. You feel beat up, right? Good. Live in it. We are at a high school prom. We are contaminated. Macy is the least contaminated. And it is her purity and her power that will release the inner beauty. So I need to just try the trick first, okay? Now, grab her hand, leg and leg, and go underneath. Now, plie and up, girls. Now, perfect. Can we let her go? Should we go on the mats? Yes. To the mat. And hit it.
Are you guys gonna catch me?
Yeah, they're gonna catch you, absolutely.
1, 2, 5, let's go. Prep, up, grab.
I need the toss to go higher. Let me see it go higher. Yes.
Yeah.
Stop the chatter, Lord! Do it again. Throw her like your life depends on a contract.
Well, the warm and fuzzy Lorianne has stepped out of the building.
Y'all think I'm joking.
I'm extremely nervous because we have to prove that we don't need Abby to win. The last Abby sighting may have been in Cancun or someplace in Mexico. So if Lorianne doesn't return, where do we go from there? We have to win.
Let me see it again. Sickness, reach for the cure. Reach for the cure. We're all contaminated. Okay, that looks very sloppy. It is sloppy. Listen to me. I'm concerned that you don't have what it takes. And I gotta get a win. We've got to get a win, okay? Mom, could you go get me the costume so I can run through?
I just want you to know that Cameron's original dress that I picked, I left it at home. I'm having...
Wait! What? Wait! 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 Wait for it! 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 How do you forget the basketball game day? How do you forget your glove when you're at the World Series? How on good God's grace of an earth did you forget the child's costume series?
I don't know.
Cameron, how did you allow your mother to forget the dress? This is your career, your life. Now, guess what? No dress, no number.
No.
No.
Everybody makes a mistake.
No, there are no mistakes.
Don't take it out on the kid for something I did. Please do not pull her out of the group piece. I'm begging.
Gianna, should I pull her out the group piece? Yes.
I don't think you should pull her out of the piece.
Copy that. Should I pull her out the piece?
Cameron was in the dance the whole time, so I feel she should be in the dance.
You better be lucky your tribe is fighting for you. Now, let me tell you something. Anytime you're working with me, you pack your own. You got me? You don't leave nothing up to nobody, right? From sister to sister. Don't you be the only black girl in the group who's forgotten her dress. Copy that? Thank you.
Lorianne's a bit on edge this week. I really think she just needs this win.
I need to go from the top, so let's walk. Ready? Here we go.
But we have a solution. One mom brought 2 costumes. We gotta just focus on getting the dance finished.
Hole 7.
1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
The judges need to feel infected by this virus. Could you stop?
Are you guys counting differently than this?
Can we count together? I think we're all just getting confused.
What you need to do is count 5, 6, 7, 8 so everybody can hear it, okay? Here we go, lambs.
I start counting, there's a little ding.
That's not the problem. The problem is when you come out the gate, you've already lost. Because you're worrying about something that's irrelevant. I need to feel it. The connection, the magic. Get in the character, you're too busy counting. Now, this conversation had you losing the damn competition. Listen to me. I know you guys are formulaic, but what we're trying to do is just trust me. Oh, what do I get thrown into?
I'm really nervous right now. Honestly, I'm pretty close to having a breakdown. Who knows if Abby's gonna come back? Because it looks like she's having fun in Cancun. And we don't really have a dance teacher without Lorianne, so we need to win.
If we don't win and do really well today, she's not gonna come back. And that's kind of sad because she's like the biggest person that we would never want to let down.
Up next, we have entry number 121, Contagious.
Come on, girls.
Let's go!
lives are stolen, all for money, so short on time, miss the reason, killing kind. Don't shoot us down, we're the victims here, dead on the ground, still the world just goes around. What you see is not what you get. What's understood, don't you use for good, or you'll end up like them. Don't shoot us down, we're the victims here, dead on the ground, still the world just goes around.
Good job, guys.
I do think that was their best number that they Well, it must have been amazing because you bitches have nothing to say.
All right, are ready for some awards?
I think the fear of losing Laurianne got to these girls because they killed it in this group dance. The judges cannot deny it.
Third place. And number 121, Contagious.
We came in third place. The hip-hop routine that beat us out was not even worthy of my shoes. That is absolutely bull. Hey, Alex. Alex. Could I have...
Run to the airport.
Okay.
But I'll be there next week.
Okay. And then will
I'll be
you
in
make
LA.
sure I get these scores?
We don't give out.
You don't give out
No.
scores?
But I'll be in LA next week.
Okay, okay.
Let's get together.
Just wondering how that group piece plays. Alex, I'm only asking you because I do feel like we got duped. He's dashing to the airport. Alex, how dare you dupe my girls? They killed it.
Go get them.
You know you guys duped my group girls, but Alex, no, you know what I do, Alex. You know who I am.
She can run in those heels. You can't outrun her.
Have you ever seen a businessman running from the scene of the crime unless they're up to something? How dare you manipulate the system? It's so obvious and it's so disgusting. OMG, I'm furious.
It has Abby written all over it.
Yeah. There's a new sheriff in this town, and my guns are fully loaded.
Now remember, I want a showgirl. Introducing Paige.
My dance is called Tongue Twisters, and it's an acrobatics routine. And I love the dance, and I use a chair in it.
Swing your hip up there, push it. Push, push, up, down, tuck, jump, down. The pressure is really on for the solos. These girls need to get out there and they need to impress the judges. They should have a 20-point spread between them and the girl behind them. That would be the goal. Paige hasn't even had her costume on.
Yeah, I've never seen it.
Neither have I, the finished product.
Go, right now, hurry up.
I told Kelly that Paige's costume was hanging against the wall. I had yet to pull it out of the bag. I never saw it. Paige, let's see you, babe. Oh, I knew it was gonna be too big. Come here.
I saw my costume. I thought it was very pretty. It's just they normally don't fit.
Sure Kelly, I think we're gonna need a headpiece.
Abby, she goes on in 15 minutes.
We have to make one. We'll just have something.
Why is it that my kid always gets the costume 5 minutes before we go on stage? It doesn't fit.
and I have to make a headpiece. Please tell me why.
I thought her red
It's every time it's my kid. It's either Brooke or it's Paige. I'm tired of it.
So Abby gives me the costume for Paige 15 minutes before she's supposed to go on stage, and it doesn't fit.
She looks like she has in the bottom of her pants. Everybody gets a new costume every week, and I get
The costume clearly was not the right costume. So instead of saying, oh my God, this is not her costume, what can she wear? It was, it's always my daughter. It's always my, again, the victim.
My kid should have her own costume. That fits more than 5 minutes before she goes on stage.
I'm not letting my daughter go on stage and feel uncomfortable in a costume.
We don't even have a black chair. I'm using a hotel chair, for God's sakes.
But what
But
happens?
if this was anybody else, they'd have a hot pink chair with rhinestones all over it.
When she used that word, I almost fell off my chair. You can talk like that in your house, but don't talk like that around my dancers. She should have been expelled.
Just pull the number.
Paige, I'm gonna go pull the number. I need to hear it from you. Do you really think by not getting on stage and dancing is gonna make you better?
Paige, go put your clothes back on, please.
I'm not letting my daughter go on stage and feel uncomfortable in a costume. I'm not allowing her to dance.
Paige, are you absolutely positive you want me to go pull this number?
Yes.
Then come with me. Let's go.
Yeah, it's fine. We have,
I have not pulled a number in years. If a child got hurt and couldn't dance and we needed to reblock it without them, I would pull a number. But just pulling a number because you have a kid and a mom that are acting like two big brats because their costume isn't right, ridiculous. If you don't want to be on stage and you're not confident, that's fine, I will pull the number. But don't think that you're gonna get better sitting on your butt in the audience watching your friends. I think Paige thought Chloe's gonna win. Chloe's on top of the pyramid, and I don't want to get beat by Chloe. So I'll just sit on my butt and not do my routine. That is not teaching a child anything.
Every single week, my kids' costumes have either not had one, we've had to wear our old stuff.
But it's never right, Kelly. It hasn't been right in 14 years. It's never right.
It's every time. For either my kid
Hey, you know
or
what?
the other
From now on, get your own costumes made. I'll sketch it. You take them.
No,
you have
I
it
don't
made.
need you to sketch it. I'll sketch it myself.
Oh, no, no, no.
Oh, no. Yeah, if I'm getting it made and I'm paying for it, I'll draw the sketch.
Well, then you have to hire the
Let's go.
choreographer.
Fine.
Fine. I don't think Kelly has the wherewithal to hire a choreographer, to design a costume, to find a seamstress, and to do it all on time. She wants somebody else. Good riddance. She can have somebody else. Frankly, I have a lot of people that would love the attention that I shower upon Paige and Brooke.
Well, from now on, I get to draw my own costumes.
Oh, God,
have them made, and pay for them, and have my own choreographer.
Your own choreographer?
Yeah, isn't that fabulous? Maybe I'll have a good dance for once.
Yeah.
There's something in my eye. It's like glue.
Okay. The shorts are hideous. You don't want to dance like that. That's going to make you feel like a goof. Yeah, I'm calling the shots on this one. He's not going out in those Speedos. Thank you.
I don't put my dancers out on stage if they're uncomfortable and it's going to hinder their dance. Zach is not going out in those Speedos.
I'm not going to put somebody out there and have them look like a fool.
Yeah,
Your
but
choreography is at jeopardy.
This
He
is
looks
a puppet.
dumb.
This is a puppet.
No.
Yes. Kathy and Gina are making these crazy decisions. You know, if Zach doesn't wear those shorts, I don't think he's going to do as well.
He's just showing his inner diva-ness, all right? Now, you're crying. I love your dance. You're supposed to be emulating us.
I was feeling confident until now.
It's just heartbreaking to me because I know that he's feeling so much pressure, and I'm not gonna let him go out there uncomfortable.
Oh, much better. You feeling better? We're good. Hey, you're good. You're good.
Solo division, please welcome to the stage contestant number 35, the Puppet.
Bradley are beautiful dancers. No one can take that away from them. But remember, Kathy didn't create those dancers. She plucked them from some other dance studio and now is claiming them as hers. I will take our little dancers any day over Kathy's kids.
Zach did an amazing job. But I have to say, I think he would place higher if he wore the costume that I envisioned for him. I think the judges would have seen the vision.
Can I talk to you real quick? Okay. So press came home with the costume yesterday. I'm a little bit worried because it's super long.
We're trying to hide her legs.
I get it, but I don't want to hide her legs. I feel like it's also hiding the choreography.
Last night, Miss Abby gave me my costume. And I did not like my costume because it didn't fit me right. It was ugly, and I looked like Ursula, okay?
I just feel like it hides her. I think her arms look like long with it, and I feel like she looks longer in it.
This solo is my chance to dance at nationals, and I think if I did wear that costume, I would look like a complete mess on stage with that skirt, and I cannot flow this solo.
I don't know, I just don't feel like it does anything for her body.
Well, you're always like hanging out. We're not like that.
I know.
We're trying to
She
put
doesn't
her
need
best
hiding.
foot forward. She's wearing what she's wearing. I think Ashley needs to wake up. I mean, this is about the choreography, and the choreography was designed for the costume, and I'm very good at costuming. I pride myself on flattering a dancer's body. Presley, she's dressed. Can I see her? You're not wearing the costume that we had for you. What is going on now? I am about to lose my mind. I talked to you as an adult, and I told you what needs to be covered.
Which is everything.
No, it's not everything. I didn't put a mask on her face like Hannah. Come on, babe, let's go.
All right, let's run your dance, because that's the most important thing.
Did you change the dance too?
Nope.
This is not about your body. This is not about anybody's body. This is about the choreography. We knew what you were going to look like, what the steps were going to be, and how the skirt would flow. Now, not happening. Corrections, Ashley?
Nope.
You're not gonna give her a correction?
I'm not claiming to know anything other than I have a beautiful kid that doesn't need to be covered up.
This is nothing about her body. This is about her feet. What about your boobs? Were you happy with them? You went and bought new ones.
Right, and guess what? You can do that. Can she buy new legs? Can she buy new feet? No.
Presley, you got a jacket because A, you were a team player. B, you can count, you have great musicality. That's why you got a jacket. Not because you have good feet, not because you have great legs or great flexibility. Everybody's trying to make this about what you don't have, and I'm trying to make it about what you do have, so that when we step out on that stage, nobody would know you have bad feet. But your mother wants to display it in front of the whole world.
I want her to be proud of herself and her body.
Well,
call me stupid all you want.
I just think it's ridiculous that Miss Abby thinks that she has to cover me up for me to be able to win, but I think that's the complete opposite. When things like this happen, I just think that you should let it go, look at yourself in the mirror, and tell yourself that's not true because you know that it's not true.
So this is her dance to prove that she is the dancer that you think she is.
That I know she is.
Okay, then wear whatever you want.
Okay.
You know what? Let them wear whatever they want. When they don't win, it's on them.
We're gonna kick it up with a solo contemporary, 11 and 12.
It's heartbreaking to see her kid upset before what's probably the most important solo of the entire season. She wants to dance at nationals. I just hope that she can focus and pull it together and go out there and do what I know she can do. She's gonna dance pretty much for her life.
Number 701, All or Nothing.
think I did really, really, really good, and I think that that's the best I've ever done it so far. I'm really glad that my mom fought for me to wear this costume, because I don't think I would have done as good if I did wear the other costume, because I wouldn't have felt as comfortable.
Good job, guys.
Good job, Presley. I think if she would have worn the other costume, it would have been an asset to the dance, not a hindrance. If Ashley knew what was best for Presley, Presley would have gone out there and performed in the costume that I gave her.
In 5th place.
I need to show her that I do deserve this jacket, because if I don't win, she's gonna take it away from me, because I made a whole scene in the dressing room about my costume, and if I don't win, then she's gonna be like, oh, you should have worn the costume and you were gonna win, then she'll take away my jacket because she doesn't like that I have a different person's costume on.
For number 503, Miss Brown. 4th place. All or Nothing, Presley from Abby Lee.
Kind of not surprised after everything that she dealt with in the dressing room right before she went on stage. And now, maybe neither of them will have a solo at nationals.
You're certainly not gonna let Chloe doing a hip-hop dance beat you. Really? Maddie is doing a tap solo. I am thrilled. She's a great tapper. It's a cute little number. It's called Me and You Against the World. And it's all about a housewife that woke up on the wrong side of the bed. She burnt the bacon and the pancakes. She spilled coffee on her husband. I mean, the whole 9 yards.
I love tapping. I've always been tapping ever since I was 4. It's one of my best strengths.
That's a good solo.
Yeah, it's a great solo.
It really is. I like the music.
I thought Abby said she wasn't running Maddie's solo.
She did. She told me that today when I walked in. She told me.
I'm thinking she's gonna keep her promise about not running Chloe's. Something just tells me maybe.
That promise she might keep, but
Melissa's not Chloe's mother, so of course Chloe's not working on her solo. This is the way it goes here. Abby, she makes sure that nobody wins.
Maddie, are you ready? I had a different shirt, though.
Maddie, come out.
Yeah, okay, that's good. I don't like the shirt.
You don't?
No, because this is competing.
At this point, Abby and Team Melissa should just travel to competitions on their own, because as it stands right now, we're just kind of the filler in between the Maddie dances.
Let me see. Do some steps. I like the back of the shirt. I like the sleeves bouncing.
I don't know what it is, but as soon as Abby comes back in town, I seem to get all sorts of flack for any attention that Maddie gets.
The Zach number 3rd seed junior tap solo. Please welcome Maddie performing You and Me Against the World.
Starts to come down in the middle of the number. And that kid doesn't miss a beat. She is right on the money the entire routine. That kid was like a pro.
Maddie's apron came down, and I looked over at Abby.
Abby was laughing.
And Abby laughed.
I know.
When Chloe lost her headband, Christy was like murdered.
Oh my God. It came forward. What did you want me to do?
You're in the bar having a drink and her headpiece is falling off.
Like, she's not gonna come in here and yell at Melissa. She's not gonna like be upset with Maddie. Like, she screamed at me. She was angry with Chloe. Like, that's not gonna happen with them. It is what it is.
I guess I should have pinned it, but I had it Velcroed really good, but you must have gotten it like, you must have just got in your hair.
Melissa, you are on my last nerve. Amazing job.
I was nervous.
First runner-up with a score of 280.7 points
is Miss Maddie with act number 13, You and Me Against the World.
That is a joke.
And your highest scoring elite junior soloist is Miss Haley with act number 10, Pardon My Southern Accent. In the studio.
I am livid. Second? Are you serious?
Oh,
Thank God that we won the group dance.
No.
Oh, I don't think Abby cares that the girls won. The only thing she cares about was Maddie's solo.
I feel kind of bad that the girls probably won't get to enjoy their win.
So all your kissing ass and doing whatever has paid off. And aren't you glad that you went to LA to make sure that she will protect you?
But you don't see when you do things against the group that it hurts our kids.
My kids come first to me, and they always will come first to me.
I can't say that I'm fed up with Melissa's lying and fakeness because I've always been fed up with Melissa's lying and fakeness, but I think all the other moms in the room are finally fed up with it too. Good job! I know!
You did good.
My high five. See, and Melissa thought you were upset.
You said that Maddie was so upset, okay? So
She looks
kiss
so
my ass.
upset. Why are you saying this in front of your kids?
Because guess what? You do it all the time. You talk about my kid all the time. You said, oh, Maddie's upset. Every time Maddie doesn't win, oh my God, Maddie's upset. Maddie's upset. So don't play the game.
She was crying. Thank you.
Oh, whatever.
Okay.
Screw you. I'm done. I'm so over it. You know what? You're always against me. Come on. Why don't you tell that trashy girl to stop?
We're leaving.
But I walk into the dressing room and Melissa's mad, she's leaving. The other kids aren't even in there. They're all milling around. What is going on with the Abby Lee Dance Company?
Come on, girls.
You're all sitting here like we have another number. It's over. Get your stuff together.
Hey, let's go. We don't have any children.
Maddie.
Melissa, what's going on with you? Tell me what happened.
Maddie is fine.
Maddie, learn from Chloe or learn from Christy being evil not to cry. You gotta save it for the pillow because people like that make it worse. Every time you get knocked down, you fight that much more. And that's what makes you Maddie. You're a survivor. Got it? The moms, they're jealous of Maddie. This is Maddie's time to shine, and they don't understand that. Come over here and give me a hug.
Check this out. Junior groups.
Candy Apples isn't gonna beat us. They're not taking us down. We're taking them down.
8th place. With a score of 279. It's the Mermaids Candy Apples Dance.
How you like them apples?
Top overall junior group. Born to Dance, Abby Lee Dance Company. Make some noise.
Born to Dance won the entire thing. So we not only beat Kathy and her Candy Apples, but we also beat everybody else that was at the competition in Nutley, New Jersey.
Tell everybody what studio you're from.
Abby Lee Dance Company!
There is your top junior overall group. Take one more bow for your audience. Thank you very much, ladies.
Kathy was sitting right behind me. She did not know what to do.
Abby, did she congratulate you?
She never said congratulations to me. So as a sign of good sportsmanship, come on, we're gonna go tell her that our kids did a great job. I went to the dressing room to see Kathy because I want the bee costume back. All right, we just wanted to tell you all congratulations. I thought you did a great job. I don't know what happened. But anyway, do you have my bee costume?
You mean, hold on, the ugly bee costume that Vivi wore?
Yes.
I gave it to the Goodwill.
Solo.
That was $300. Bill me.
It's a memory. It's irreplaceable.
Listen, Disco Ball, I'm not talking to you today. This is between Abby and I, so pipe down.
You need
Disco Ball.
Kathy is just a rude, mean little woman. She is a nasty old bat.
By the way, Christy, Whoville called and they want your nose back.
Oh my God, Kathy. Listen, when you have a better insult, something that
Go
is...
ahead. I'm not listening to you
When
anymore.
you have a better insult that's at
Please
least...
get out of my face.
Oh no, I'll get right in your face. When you have...
No, you won't. Disco
Bring
Ball.
it, bitch.
You know something? That's wonderful that you talk like that in front of your kids, but we don't talk like that in front of ours, do we, Moms?
I know. Well, you know what, Kathy?
The dog pound is calling. Move along.
Oh my God, do not put your hands on me.
Get out of my face. Your Payless shoes need to walk out
Oh
of
my
here.
God, all you care about is money.
I'm not
really?
talking about money.
Oh my God, that's all you talk about. You obviously have a complexity issue.
I'm talking about style, and
Take
you
your
have
hands
none.
off of me.
You know what?
Take your hands off of me. Kathy wrapped that icy cold bony little hand around me. It was like the Grim Reaper was holding onto my wrist. Ugh.
Move along, Disco Ball.
Oh my God, you wish! Guess what, Kathy? You can't beat us. So go home. Stop trying. Give up.
We have a group routine. The routine we are doing is Frost. And each and every one of you took a costume from another competition that we did, and you took them home with you. And they're white, and they're beautiful. And you are in trouble if you don't bring them tomorrow to rehearsal. When I hear a piece of music, I envision the choreography and immediately think about the costume. I have the most lavish white costumes. They even have marabou fur on them. I mean, they are perfect.
What about the ones that don't have that costume?
Oh, wait a minute. Christy, Kelly has 2 sets of the costume.
Call her attorney. I'm not getting involved.
No, you need to go get it from her. She's your buddy. Christy, come on, she's your friend.
Wait, seriously, Abby? You want me to call Kelly, who you're out insulting at every turn, and ask her for costumes back? Oh, let me get right on that. Sure.
Right now, we have 7 dancers on the floor. I'm telling you, not everybody's doing this number because we don't have enough costumes.
So who's gonna get the costumes? Like, I've texted and left messages for Kelly and she's never responded.
They don't get costumes. That means 2 girls are cut from this number.
I'm surprised because she will never put those on her kids' bodies.
It's not really about the costume. The costume is just a symbol of a larger issue. You're not getting the costume back, not without a fight. Even though Nia has a costume with her name on it, it's clear, just knowing Abby, if there's someone who's a disposable member on this team who may not make the cut, it might be Nia.
So you take this music, you go home, and you know it. You can move the furniture out of the way in the living room, and you do it over and over and over until it's perfection. Understood? Because I want a 12th up on my shelf. All right, see you later. Oh, let me see that.
Hello.
I forget what it looks like. Oh,
is it?
thank
Those are the
you.
headpieces.
I already can feel that Peyton is going to be the one that is left out of this dance. So I'm going to take it upon myself, and I'm going to get these costumes back, or at least everything I can to get these costumes back. Hi, Kelly. It's Leslie again. It's the 3rd attempt that we've been trying to get a hold of you. We really need those costumes. Abby says they're hers, and they belong to her, and we need them. And you know what? If we don't get them, Peyton might not be able to participate in this group.
The costume plays a huge role in what I think about the routine. And if I don't have them, then it's like right back to square one, starting all over. Why should we even do this dance if we're not gonna have the right costume on?
I think we can make that one costume kind of look like this.
Melissa, you don't even sew. You have 0 talent.
I know. I mean,
Right.
I'm just saying, I'm
All
honored.
I'm saying is Kelly was vital to the team. She was the team player.
But
Oh,
Abby,
you missed her
we
girls.
are here.
And where's her costumes? You don't do that to your team members. Hey, I want you to call Kelly again. Call her right now.
Yeah, and guess what? You'll be getting a call from my attorney.
Jen will know his name.
You don't need to know my attorney's name.
Oh. You want to talk like that in front of your kid? That's your business, but you don't talk like that in front of everyone else's kid. That's what you and your husband do in your house. That's not what happens here.
You don't know what goes on in my house because you're not invited over because we don't let trash through the door.
This is completely getting out of hand.
Keep talking, Christy. Keep it up.
Okay, yeah, so you can turn it around and cry. It's a pity party for you.
Was that a plie? Was that really a grand plie? Do it again, start over. You can all thank Christy for my mood. She stood at my front desk and yelled the F word 17 times. That's sickening.
Oh, Jill, I'm sorry.
Chloe, it has nothing to do with you. You are a wonderful little girl, and everybody likes you.
I feel rotten that I have to send Chloe in there on the heels of this big argument that I had with Abby. We're going up against Kathy and her candy apples, and Kathy brings out the worst in Abby.
Abby should walk in there and leave everything that happened outside of the classroom outside.
Absolutely. Kira, you don't seem to be concerned.
We all know that's how Abby is, and that's what she's gonna do, so.
Well, it's the old saying around here, it's because you're still on your honeymoon with her. Just give it time.
I think Leslie will fight with anyone that gives her the opportunity to argue or fight with. And maybe that's because she doesn't have confidence in her daughter's dancing.
Listen up. I don't come into your house and scream at you or your parents like that. You made a choice to come here. Nobody is gonna talk to me that way. No one. Next person, your parents said the F word, you are out. Okay, that's it. We have 3 costumes out of 4. That's what should dance. And you guys know that's what should dance. It is my professional recommendation that these 3 do it as a trio. That's what should happen.
Abby's having a little temper tantrum that we can't get the costumes back from Kelly, so now we're gonna turn it into a trio? Really?
But we have 4 costumes. I don't know where the 3's coming up.
So Abby's making this a group number into a trio because she's afraid of Kathy.
She has no faith in this team.
She's a coward. There is no way I'm going to let this group dance go to a trio without a fight. We're still short several costumes for this group number, so plan B, we bring in previous costumes that we can share and sort amongst each other and figure out costumes for our girls. We want the group to dance together as a group, and all we've heard is that the costumes is the main issue, so that's why we came up with a plan B.
Okay, let me see what dishwater gray crap you have there.
Well, yeah, these are, because they've been worn. I can put it in woolite, though.
But none of this would fit Peyton.
No.
But Abby, you asked her to travel with this team this week.
Do you want me to unask her? I can make that happen.
Together or not invited Kalani. Understand?
Not invited Kalani. She's a permanent member. You're a guest.
No, I'm not a guest.
Yes.
Get that through your head. I'm not a guest. My daughter belongs to the studio.
And not this
And
team.
she should be in Kalani's spot.
You don't even need to be here. You can go back upstairs. Go ahead. Peyton is cut from the group dance. I'm dismissing you.
You
It's
see,
fine.
I get kicked out always.
Leslie, you should be grateful to Miss Abby because now Peyton has more time to work on her solo. I want to see what size this is. Try this bottom one. Come on, put this on. Those aren't going to fit Chloe. Those shorts. All right, girls, turn around and face front.
So Abby, is everyone now, except for Peyton, in the group dance, that we're outfitted with costumes?
5th position, I'm watching you. All right, we're good. We're all good. We are going for our 12th victory in a row. Let me see what that looks like.
Well, it actually goes all the way around, so.
I think you'll see it more there.
I feel a tremendous sense of accomplishment. We figured out the costumes, all the girls get to dance, including Nia. I'm thinking, job well done.
But wait a minute, I don't even know why she's gonna do her hair because the costume that you gave her doesn't fit her.
Why didn't you say something?
You didn't give her the time. You took all your time out on Kalani. If Abby really cared, she would worry about what Peyton looks like on stage in her costumes like she does with Maddie and now Kalani.
So you obviously can't wear this. So you don't want to dance? That's fine.
No. Find her a costume. Find her something to wear. We want to dance. Where's her custom costume like everybody else gets in this room? Has she ever had a beautiful custom costume when she traveled with
No,
me?
because I don't care anymore.
Why?
It's not worth the aggravation. For you to talk to me this way?
Me? You bring it upon yourself by treating us this way. By bringing Kalani in, she's not your student. She's gonna use your name and leave.
Oh, whoa.
Like every...
Do not tell me what I am doing.
You will use her name and you will leave.
Listen,
and you
lady,
will go get your
deal with your own problem.
I don't have to tell you what you're gonna do, babe. We all know it.
Really? They all know it?
Yeah,
They're
I
all
know
fine with me being here.
You choose to treat
That is a classic example of what we don't want to sound like.
give you, and you get nothing in return.
You're an embarrassment to this team.
My daughter.
She should have called me
Abby, you
last
are
night.
perfect, aren't you?
What did you just say?
You're perfect, aren't you?
Leslie, didn't Abby just say 2 days before that if a mom uses that F word, she's kicking them out?
People that represent the Abby Lee Dance Company can't use the F word. So you're done.
You're not gonna let Peyton do her solo today.
No. Get out.
Don't ask me back ever.
Listen to me, ladies. I'm a little nervous. We're in their hometown. When you step out on that stage, you have one shot to prove to those judges that you are the higher score. Prove to those judges we win because we work hard, because we're dedicated, and because technically we are superior. All right, let's go.
Up next is act number 109. Please welcome to the stage Maddie, Chloe, Mia, Kendall, Mackenzie, and Kalani.
I think the girls can't hear the music. The crowd is screaming, and I don't think that they can hear the beginning of their song. They couldn't hear the music.
They didn't hear it.
Forgiveness comes at the highest cost. Frost.
Nobody could hear me start so early. I missed my turn. We're gonna get killed.
I think they didn't hear the music, but it's okay. I feel like we're being set up this whole day. It's fine.
Don't say that.
You shouldn't really wear a dance studio jacket when other people are here paying. I have paying customers here.
You could do it over if you like.
No.
We got off on a terribly rocky start. The girls couldn't hear the music. I don't know if this is gonna be good enough to beat the Candy Apples.
I never wrestled like that.
Second overall. Goes to act 108, The Last Dance. And our first overall goes to act 109,
Kathy, we did it again. The Abby Lee Dance Company beat you at your own game in your own town. You even tried to bribe the judges. It doesn't matter what you do, when, how, why, the Abby Lee Dance Company is gonna beat you.
Hi, Jen. Come on
Great,
in.
sure.
This is going to be a big week for Kendall. She's getting a solo, so I want her to look amazing. Kendall, this is Jen.
Hi, nice
Jen.
to meet you. Nice to meet you, Kendall.
We want something over the top. I know that Abby says a costume doesn't make a number, but it helps. And if I'm willing to pay the money and spend the time and hire a designer, Abby won't be able to overlook her.
Bye. What do you think? That's gonna be exciting. I'm so excited.
We're gonna start right here. Remember, this is owe you nothing. You're like, I don't owe you anything. You're more like dangerous. Boom. Kendall is doing a jazz acrobatic routine. It's entitled Owe You Nothing. Take the arms down the body, push, like there's a wall on either side of you. And you know what? No more second chances, Kendall.
Has anybody ever heard of this girl, Jen Rocket? I had her come over, because I don't have costumes that haven't been worn with Abby that aren't in other studios.
Did Abby design it, or did she leave it up to you to design it?
No, Abby didn't design it. She could have told me what she wanted.
Because I don't want you to get yelled at for doing something behind her back.
Moms!
Dad!
Come on down to the costume shop. I want to go over these rhinestones.
Woohoo! Let's go. Let's get it done so we can get home early and pack.
Yeah, okay, that's never gonna happen.
Kendall, for that solo, I would have loved her to be in green.
Well, let me tell you, and regarding the costume, I have gray bottoms and a gray top, and it's gonna have like a lace overlay over it. You know what, Abby? I think you're gonna like what we came up with.
Joe, you just have to understand. I don't like people going behind my back.
Wouldn't
I
go
understand
behind your
that,
back, Abby.
But you know that's my problem with Melissa.
I see and feel the tension between Abby and Melissa, and I know that Abby is used to Melissa doing all these extra things for her, but Abby's not asking her to do it.
I guess Jill is taking the approach that gifts didn't really get her too far, so now she's into doing favors for Abby.
That's something I would do.
Is there anything else in here you need me to do for you?
No.
You don't need any help in here?
No, we're all good.
Jill, what are you doing? Are you not using the costume that
Yeah,
you
yeah,
made?
she wants green in it, so I'm gonna try to get some green pieces to put in it.
Did you show her the picture of it?
No.
Abby asked everyone to have their costumes done for today. Like, I can't believe Jill doesn't have hers. Jill, I'm confused. You don't have a costume for Kendall, but I thought you had one made.
I don't have it. That was yesterday.
Well, what are you working on now?
Oh, this is pieces for the costume, but I don't have it in my possession.
And then you're just gonna add those
And then I was
pieces
gonna add
to...
this piece.
Oh, okay. I was just a little confused. Jill's been here long enough that you would think she would be smart enough to know you just don't do stuff like that.
This rehearsal is not going well, especially for Kendall. To be honest, I don't think this kid can handle everything on her plate. Your left foot sickled on the jaw's back bend. Not to mention, she didn't bring the costume for her solo. I guess this is it. I'm gonna dismiss you. Kendall, I don't think you'll be doing your solo. Your mother was to have that costume here today. She knows everything, fine. I don't think you're doing a solo.
Then I'm going home. I have other children and other responsibilities, so I haven't had time to get Kendall's costume yet. Abby better not take it out on Kendall. It's not her fault. I can have a costume. They told me they have it. You're idiots if you stay and let this woman destroy your children. You know that. This is destruction.
I said the same thing last season.
Well, why don't we all walk out until she apologizes to these children for treating them like animals? I'm not doing it, guys. I'm not doing it. Let's go. It's not my fault, but even more so, it's not her fault.
No, but why didn't you just take what I was offering you? You're a grown adult woman.
That's
Just
right.
go
And
get
this
it.
no, I am a grown adult woman, and we are done with this. Come on.
Jill was supposed to bring a costume, and she didn't. What did she expect Abby to do?
I'm so sorry, honey. I know. It'll never, ever work. It'll never work. Okay? It's okay. I'm trying so hard.
Yes.
I want Kendall to dance. You know I fought to get her on this team.
What did I say? When I forget your kid's name,
I know. And
that's when you start to worry. Maybe tell Kendall, honey, every time she corrects you, that's like mommy spent $100. So by the end of the day, you got $10,000, Maddie got $2,000, Paige got zip. Spin it, you're the parent. I know that Kendall wants to dance. And Jill needs to realize that I'm never gonna coddle my dancers. So Jill, get over it. If Kendall wants to dance, she wants to go with us this weekend, get a costume and get on the bus.
Okay.
Up next in our Junior Miss Onstage America competition, please welcome number 127, Kendall, dancing to Oh You Nothing.
Very impressed with Kendall. I can't believe it. She strutted her stuff right on out there. She captured the judges. She had them in the palm of her hand. You know, their eyes never left Kendall. I think it was a good performance, and I think it's good enough to beat the other girls.
My second runner-up goes to Number 127, Oh You Nothing, Kendall.
I'm happy with third place. Kendall is in the 9 to 12-year-old age category, and she's beating children much older than her.
Now, girls, I look at this pyramid, and I don't even want to do a group dance because you're lazy, you're lifeless, and you don't give me 150%. Now, this routine is about zombies because that's what I think you are on stage. You get out there and you're like a zombie. You're like sleeping half the time. Holly, you're not working anymore. You have all the time in the world. So, you are in charge of the costumes.
For the group number?
Yes.
I am not looking forward to creating the costumes for this group number. Costuming is not my specialty. Okay, we gotta set up shop. Woo, for all our goodies. Abby assigned me a challenge of creating the costumes for the group dance. I think that Abby doesn't think I can do it. I refuse to give her the satisfaction of seeing me fail. Here are some images that I came off.
I want my kids to wear the toe shoes.
This week's number is all about these zombies returning from the dead, and they have to kind of like breathe life back into dance because apparently they're so boring when you watch them on stage, according to Abby.
They don't look exactly like that, but they were the inspiration behind.
We are gonna stick together as a group, and we are gonna make the costumes, and we're gonna do them fabulous.
I think once we dye it, then we need to get some like dark, like black and stuff, and like put around like these edges.
We are ripping costumes, we're cutting things up, we're distressing them.
And then we just made some grass stains on them. We spent $20 on that dress.
Kelly is taking all of her frustrations for Abby out on this poor little prom dress on the floor. She's like digging it into the dirt like, I hate you, Abby.
Oh, my God! That looks distressed.
5, 6, 7, go. 1, Chloe, you're too slow. Energy, what are you doing? Come on!
A hot pink effing rhinestone chair. I've heard it before.
I should have.
I was so busy trying to get everything together to make these costumes.
Which reminds me, you took care of your prop, right? It's good.
It totally slipped my mind that I had to do all this work to Paige's chair.
Oh, I was supposed to buy stoppers.
Wow, that's great energy, Brooke. Not one to make me get up and dance? Boring, yawning, sloppy, lazy.
She's yelling at them because their facial expressions are not expressing energy.
What does a zombie's facial expression look like?
That's what I'm thinking.
Like
yeah.
they're dead.
All right, Solo, get your chair, let's go.
Paige needs her chair. Paige needs her chair.
Okay, go.
It's all done.
You're just doing it now? Didn't you take that home last night? Told her to take the chair. As soon as the chair came into the room and I touched it, and I saw that my hands were black with marker, I knew right then and there her mother, Kelly, left the chair in the studio. Dingbat.
Oh, look, she's looking to see if it's...
Where are the stoppers? I wanted these rubber stoppers.
I'll have them for the competition.
No stoppers. I mean, really? This is important, Kelly. Do something. Done.
You, Abby.
You don't need them for the competition. I told you to do it for today. But look at that language. Doesn't that embarrass you? That she has to use language like that? That's what a truck driver uses.
Why would she do that to Paige?
The chair.
You're finished. Next. Who's Solo?
Why are you punishing Paige? Abby should have left the room, came and spoke to me, and I would have explained to her why she had no stoppers on her chair. Because I was busy doing Abby Lee Miller's job, making her costumes.
Oh, go get paid.
You know what, Abby? We're done. You're not doing a solo. Neither of my kids are doing a group dance.
That's fine.
Okay?
That's fine.
Good luck paying your bills without my tuition. I pay for costumes and props, and I don't get them. I've been here all day making costumes for you while you were down the road eating. Stop eating. That's why you're fat.
you're still a mean girl.
I want to go home.
We are. Paige was frightened because Abby is a 400-pound woman and threw a chair with my daughter in the room.
You can credit me for the rest of my tuition for the month. You can rip off my credit card number.
I got a lot of wishes.
Oh, Claire and Mackenzie would have fun out here.
I think it was nice for us to actually get outside and work on the costumes and get fresh air. I just think it was a nice change for us.
Just because Abby's an ass, I wasn't going to screw the group or you guys or whatever.
I'm glad you stood up to her and went.
Well, Kelly, I am not only happy to see you back and the girls back, but I'm also happy to see the costumes. We did some great work yesterday. We're wrapping up. We've done just about everything we could possibly do to these costumes, and I'm feeling really good about them. You're the best team ever.
I feel like a zombie.
Good ride. She's doing hair.
Woo, looking good. When I walked into the dressing room, I was thoroughly impressed. They looked like statues.
Abby, what about this for the blood? I've never made blood before. I think, honestly, that Abby expected me to fail. I don't think she thought I could pull this off, and I surprised her.
Listen to me. When you step out there, I want you to look like somebody turned you on. Let's give me 150% energy. Let's suck those judges in, and let's win. Sick and tired of being top 5. Let's be on top.
Please welcome to the stage entry number 135A. This is Glam.
This is one of the best dances that our girls did on stage. The acting was great, the makeup, the costumes, everything just came together.
One, two, get your swagger on.
Speechless. The performance was excellent.
The energy was great in the group dance this week. I don't think Abby's gonna have any complaints about that.
And our top scoring energy junior small group goes to entry number 135A, Glam, Abby Lee Dance Company.
Costume, the makeup, the choreography, it all worked together. We are back on top.
So what's going on, you guys? Catch me up. What's happening?
This week is like one of the most important weeks of competition season. We left Abby.
Ooh. This is the definite end of the ALDC era. Going and seeing Abby at competition this weekend.
It's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be hard.
Her goal is to make these girls look horrible. And we have more at stake now than ever before.
So, I'm ready to work. I think we start with the group. This number should be breaking away from everything that you're used to. Breaking away from Abby, breaking away from being a child and stepping into being a woman. So it's like more of like the old school burlesque, but super sexy, like a woman's movement. It can be really powerful if we really attack it the right way.
Look, we are not gonna beat Abby at her game. Pretty lyrical with pretty little girls. We don't wanna do that. Aisha and us moms, we decide to do something that those little ones can't do. A hard-hitting, hot, sassy burlesque dance.
And walking slow, slow, and a slow, slow, and a step, turn, step, kick, step.
I don't have a very good feeling about this group dance. These kids have been working on it all week, but they're still all over the place. We're going to competition tomorrow against Abby. We've got to get our together.
And hip, hip, and down, ha!
Oh gosh.
Listen, I do not want them to go in there and lose and it'd be like, oh, you lost because you're the rejects and
Right.
you have Chloe back and Yesterday at the bar, Yolanda sat there and said over and over and over that talent will prevail, talent will prevail, talent will prevail, because she thinks that the ALDC is the team to beat. So I just want them to go out there and prove her wrong. But this dance is going on stage tomorrow. And at this point, there's no way this dance even has a hope of winning. If it's not like what it's supposed to be, I don't think any of us have a problem stepping in and voicing our concerns.
I love Aisha, but there's a lot on the line tomorrow. And honestly, I think Aisha maybe bit off more than she could chew. Okay, so here's the thing. What we can't do is put them out there to look foolish. We've done it too many times, not at this point.
So here's the thing. Right now, I'm feeling irritated with a few of the things that were kind of happening yesterday with not having any solos. I feel like everyone is trying to control the situation, and that's not what I'm here for. So giving you guys an inch somehow allowed you guys to think you could take a mile. And I feel like that's all just gonna have to stop today.
Are you talking to us?
I'm talking to all of you. We're coming into this already thinking this is different, I'm not comfortable, I'm gonna lose. So we're starting off with a losing attitude, and that to me is already a loser.
I'm not saying, oh, we're gonna lose. I'm just saying this is different from us. We're all feeling a little uncomfortable because they just left the teacher they've been with for the past however many years. It's weird because I'm dancing with these girls again for the first time in 2 years. We're just all a little new to this, and I think you just have to give us time to do that. We
don't have time. There's no time. You guys keep saying to me, I don't want to do the same thing over and over. I don't want to do the same thing that Abby keeps giving me. But then when we're giving you something different, you can't do it. And you realize that that's the only thing that you're capable of doing now is what you've been doing all these years with Abby. And that's not okay.
I'll tell you straight up, like they left the studio, they have something to prove. And I want to make sure that you're capable and able to do that.
I've been doing this for a very long time, and I just feel like a little bit disrespected.
Right now, it's not about you. It's about my kid.
But you know what? If you didn't want me here, then you shouldn't have brought me here.
I didn't bring you here.
I didn't. I am here trying to help you guys do a job. All I want to do is jump in the rehearsal and do what we have to do with the understanding that we have a little respect for each other. Because right now, I'm not getting it, and I'm a little frustrated, I'm irritated, and all I want to do is dance.
Aisha is upset, and she starts dropping the F-bomb and yelling at the moms and yelling at the girls.
Take all that outside. I don't need that in here, because that is disrespectful. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Bye. I don't think in my entire career that I've ever felt more disrespected by a group of people in my life.
We have a dance competition to win tomorrow. We need to beat the ALDC, and now we're screwed.
Bye. Thanks so much. Okay, we're ready.
Oh, wow.
They look good, right?
I'm nervous that you're just so naked. That's the only thing that makes me nervous. I want to make sure that the slayage is on point times a million. So get your shoes, get your heels, and let's take it in the other room. Let's go, let's go. Quick, quick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Kiss me.
All of us moms support this hard-hitting, hot, sassy burlesque dance.
You know, we're risking getting a lot of heat from people, but at the end of the day,
They're growing up, and they need to do mature dances. This is what you see teenagers do. You could see this on Broadway. I know that our girls can win without Abby, but we have to prove it.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is The Last Dance.
I'm very disappointed. In fact, I'm furious. Those are definitely not the dancers that I raised them to be. It was like, whoa, that's disgusting to me. It's the epitome of trash, as far as I'm concerned. So, you know what? That's it. I refuse to sit in that audience ever again.
Abby is leaving.
Oh. Good, let her go.
I don't miss that. All of the members from day one have benefited greatly from the ALDC, more than they will ever know, and certainly more than they care to admit. There's an old saying that goes, I taught you everything you know, but not everything I know.
She's clearly storming out because she cannot handle the fact that they are now older and they can pull off a number that's more theatrical, you know, pushing the envelope. The whole point is to show they are growing up. They can do something different, and this dance is different.
Boys, games, lies, pain. Boys, games, lies, pain. Tears, lies, games. Boys.
This is my reaction to the girls right now. It's true.
That was good, guys. Guys, we did the best we could. That was great.
I thought they looked great. I thought they looked really strong. I'm really proud of them. It was hard.
It just prepared them for a tour.
That is a number people will be talking about. It will be memorable.
That is disgusting. I'm actually nauseous. Like, not sick to my stomach that these moms are okay with it.
Is it Brittany up there?
Hell no. I didn't pay thousands of dollars for her to become a stripper. No.
Where did their leader go?
What happened?
Their leader, Ashley.
I think we should all go.
Our minions are running.
They are like,
no idea.
they're like ducklings with their mother duck.
Hey. You all right? I don't want to be a part of this. It's gross.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, how we feeling?
The little kids in the audience. I mean, I felt uncomfortable as an adult woman. I felt a little nauseous. Yes. I've known Kalani since she was 8.
Bryn's on stage right now for
Yeah,
once.
I'll just stand off the side till she's done. I won't pull her off, but that is not okay.
Unbelievable. Those moms are missing awards, all because of our dance. This is ridiculous. Where are you and what are you doing?
In second place, number 153, Last Dance. What theater do you represent? The Irreplaceable. There we go.
Clearly, I'm disappointed the girls didn't play. But I do know our dance is memorable, and Where Have All the Children Gone, Part 2 is not. The girls look like they were on Broadway. Do they have a lot of growing to do? Absolutely. And that is why I hope this isn't the end of this incredible journey for us.
What did they say?
They go, oh, that's so good. And they said, she was there. Us in front of Ellie backstage. I don't know, Ellie.
Classy. All I can say is look at the caliber of the dancers.
I didn't even place.
I know.
We still beat them.
I was really proud of the number.
It was just a really good dance. I just wanted to do it and just do it really well. Like a certain person, like sort of pushed something out of me. Like I was just not inspired. I just.
You felt the need to show them.
I felt the need
To show somebody up.
Who?
That's probably Bryn. I'm thinking.
If they were trying to dress me in that, you would not.
No, you would have never been in that.
You would never let me.
Good.
She's narrow-minded, too.
But if Abby would have done that dance, she wouldn't have been.
Oh, yeah, right.
Abby did way worse.
No.
Was she disgusted when you were a drug dealer or you were a hooker?
No.
She wasn't disgusted.
She was on board with that. You know what? Say what you want about me, my daughter, and the rest of these girls are off limits because they have shown time and time again that they have more class than any of the adults in this situation.
All right, I'm gonna go. Out. See you guys. All right.
Wait, why are you running?
Someone over here says that our kids look like strippers.
Ashley.
There she goes.
Ashley. I know you hear me.
Christy, don't chase
Ashley.
her. Ashley, did you say that about our children?
Did she run?
Did Ashley really say that our kids look like strippers? Did she really say that and she's cowardly walking out?
What? That they're disgusting mothers for letting their kids do that? That's what I think.
Why are we disgusting mothers? You're disgusting mothers because you can't hold your words. Your children are 14 and 15 years old. What is wrong with you?
Oh my God.
What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with you for fucking on our girl?
Disgusting.
You're disgusting. A disgusting, narrow-minded person.
Dare you? Hey, what place did Bryn get?
And look at the minions running behind her. Look at that.
That's a bully. A bully and a mean
You'll
girl.
never be on Broadway.
Never.
Oh, we beat you.
You guys, you know why she's pissed.
Because her kid didn't win.
I cannot believe that that woman just turned around and said we are disgusting mothers. You are disgusting because you are with a felon.
Yeah.
What are they disgusted by? Because they're wearing flats, and people that wear flats every day are angry.